All right, well, as you can see, we have a guest here today who I'm sure you're all familiar with. Marion, thank you so much for coming by.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm very excited.
It's so good. We spent a couple of days together, and as you all know, I do love a Thai green curry, and I made one not long ago. And as lovely as Marion is, she had a few choice words to say about it.
I love you, Andy, but I do have some things. Lime, coriander, there's some chili issues, there was rice issues, there were shallot issues. Anyway, we'll work through it together.
Fantastic. So Marion's going to show us how to make a really traditional Thai green curry today. Let's get stuck in. So we've got all these delicious looking ingredients. Talk us through the first steps.
Okay, so we're going to toast off our spices fresh for this one. We're going to start off with some coriander seeds. Spoonful of salt. Oh, no, small. We're not making an Indian coriander. You can probably put both in together. So yeah, similar amount, yep.
So once we've toasted these, open them up, pound them out, I'm guessing?
Yep, grind to a smooth powder.
Cool. So you scolded me for limes.
I did. And what do I have on the table?
Limes.
Limes, but not just any lime.
Okay.
This is a makrut lime. So everyone knows the makrut lime leaves. This is the actual fruit. But the juice inside of these guys is super, super bitter. Okay. So not edible.
Now, I can do all the hard work today.
This is so fun. I love this.
I love the smell of freshly ground spices.
I reckon next we'll go with chilies. Now, you've got the big ones, which we call in Thai prik dinda. Now, you got that right in your video. And actually, can I just say, you actually did not do a bad job. I thought it was a pretty good rendition. To give you some extra spice, I like to use these small chilies as well. We call them prikinu because they kind of look like mouse poo. So that's the translation. But these guys are really hot.
And are they the same as a bird's eye that you'd find in an Aussie supermarket?
Bit different.
Different.
Flavors a little bit different. Sort of like, not lemongrassy, but like a higher kind of spice flavor.
Yep. And then do I just start working this, or do we need to wait everything?
You do.
And have I got the action right?
Not quite, but I didn't want to tell you how to suck eggs.
Yeah, please show me. I'm here to learn.
I don't want to be that person. You are amazing. I'm just teaching just some of the like home cooked, Asian things.
Absolutely.
So what you want to do is you want to get the pestle to do all the work. So you want gravity, and you want to use the bounce that you get. So you like this, and you're bouncing, and you're almost using zero muscle here. You're just doing bounce like this.
Yeah.
Things are going to pop out of the mortar and pestle. That's all right. So do you want to give it a go, Andy? So try not to use any muscle here.
Okay.
See how it goes for you. Loosen this up, loose. Perfect, does that feel different?
It does.
So I reckon we'll go galangal next. That looks pretty good. Like, we don't have to go all the way here because we're going to keep going. So now we're going to go with our galangal.
Cool.
I reckon we'll go with some garlic.
Garlic, 4 cloves.
Kind of got to eyeball it as well. Like the garlic in Australia is ginormous compared to the garlic in Thailand. So it's like...
Probably a little bit milder in flavour though.
Yeah. So I'm bashing up some lemongrass for you.
Bit of lemongrass, so just one stalk?
Yeah, just one. They're pretty big. So the main flavours that I want to get out of here are probably more about the chilies and the kaffir lime and the galangal flavour. Do you want to slice that and I'll have a go at this?
Cool.
It's fun doing this together because you can
share the workload.
Yes, share the workload. All right, if you keep going, Andy, I'll get this peel for you. So you just kind of like slice off. You don't want too much of the white pith. You'll get a little bit. Get some of these in there.
Shallots in.
Shallots. So a couple final things here. Shrimp paste smells like arse, but will make your curry taste traditionally authentic. Yeah. And then your dried spice, and you can just kind of stir that through with a spoon. Actually. Oh, you can do that. Yep, that's cool.
How do you think that looks?
I think it looks really good.
Good.
I'll show you. Let's get in here and have a look. So you can see we've got most of the chili kind of pounded up. I don't mind that there's chunks in there. I quite like that because it'll look homemade.
I feel like I have to do that now.
Yeah. Actually, that's not as spicy as I thought. I think that's going to be good. We might add a couple more in here before we go to cook.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I'm going to get some more of the good ones.
All right, chef. What else are we going to put in this green curry today?
Okay, chef. It's so funny when people call me chef. I'm like, it wigs me out. We're going to put in some really traditional veg here. So I have some Thai apple eggplant, some Thai pea eggplant. These are quite bitter, but it kind of offsets the creaminess of the curry, if you like. So, and we've got bamboo shoots too.
And chicken thigh always, yeah?
Legs and thighs go, Andy.
Pretty small for the chicken, or?
Yeah, so that's absolutely perfect.
Did something right.
if you think about the way that you would eat a Thai meal, it's always with a fork and a spoon. So everything should be able to fit on the fork and spoon. You have no knife to cut your meat.
Okay. So what did I do wrong last time?
Actually, Andy, you did the correct thing.
Okay.
So you started with your coconut cream and you
Yep.
were trying to crack it to
Yep.
get the oil so you could fry off your curry paste. The problem is that with most coconut milks or creams in a can, there's a stabilizer or thickener that will not let the cream crack. So
see.
if you've got fresh coconut milk in Thailand, that's the thing to do. Here in Australia, we're going to start off with oil. Neutral flavoured oil. And I reckon about half of that curry paste.
Half of the curry paste.
Yeah, perfect. Oh, see that smell.
Look at the colour already.
I think that's the thing also people get confused about green curry being like super, super green.
Yeah.
It's actually quite pale.
Yeah.
And that's just, you know, the colour of the chilies.
Yeah.
It doesn't really determine the flavour. So I'm just going to let this cook a little bit longer. You can really smell that lemongrass now.
And you can even smell the shrimp paste.
You can.
Yeah, but in a good way, not
in an
not
arse
in
way.
a raw way. What's next, chef?
So we're going to go in with some coconut milk.
Okay.
And you kind of got to eyeball this stuff. Like I kind of get a bit in there, give it a bit of a swirl. Yeah, that looks pretty
look
good.
at the colour already.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. So the other thing with the Thai curry is that it's not thick like an Indian curry.
Yep.
It's more soupy.
Yeah,
So you actually almost always, in fact, you always add water.
Yeah, right.
That looks lovely.
It does.
We want to get that coming up to a little simmer.
Okay.
Not too much because we don't want the coconut milk to split.
Sure.
And it's in there. Let's go in with some of this chicken. Now I reckon
Okay.
just go, I'll go handful by handful.
Okay.
Again, it's kind of like an eyeball thing. You just kind of know how much you sort of want in there. I think that would be around about it really.
Okay.
I'm going to get some other aromatics in there as well. So the makrut lime leaf now goes in. So you just kind of like crush that in your hands to release the flavour. So that goes in. Oh, just throw a few more in there. This is optional. I like to add some extra dried red chilies to give some extra fire.
Yeah.
What I want to do now is allow that chicken to release its chickeniness into the sauce, and then we're going to try it and adjust the seasoning. But I think I will also put my eggplants in too.
Okay. So this has been cooking for like, what, 20 minutes now?
Yeah, around about.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for these eggplants to soften up. They're nice and soft now.
Beautiful.
I'm going to go in with my bamboo shoots. You probably could have put those in earlier. I kind of forgot, but you know.
They kind of just need to be warmed through, don't
just
they?
need to be warmed.
Yeah.
So this is no seasoning. You should get a little burn at the back of your throat. But all the aromatics aren't to the front yet because there's no salt apart from the shrimp paste.
Yep.
So we want to go in with our fish sauce.
Okay.
And quite a bit, so like that little tiny bit of shrimp paste is all the salt we added.
Yep.
So this is your salt basically. Now let's go in with a bit of palm sugar and we'll see what happens.
So that much?
Yeah, let's try that much, yeah. So wan in Thai, so genkil wan, wan means sweet. It's not really sweet, like sweet, but the flavour at the end should give you that nice creamy sweetness. Yeah. And then the herbs is Thai basil, not coriander. I mean, we use a lot of coriander, right? But for this one, it is Thai basil and lots of it. So it's almost like the Thai basil is another vegetable in here.
Yep.
And then this again is giving you that green colour, which is really nice.
And you can smell that kind of aniseedy smell coming off it now, which I love. Should we plate some up?
Let's get some rice.
Cool. All right, is it time to eat?
Oh, can it be,
Yes.
please?
Smells pretty good.
Oh, thanks. Andy.
Over the rice? Am I doing that right?
Just a little bit sort of off to the side.
Okay.
Sorry for pedantic. There you go, beautiful, beautiful. I'm interested to see what you think about the pea eggplants because they can be a bit divisive.
No, I don't mind bitter, so I'm good with that.
Yeah,
that
good.
eggplant. Yeah.
It's like a bitter, like a little pop of bitterness.
Yeah.
I don't make green curry paste from scratch all the time because I'm not a hero all the time, but when I do, I'm always so excited.
That's so vibrant. It's absolutely delicious.
Thanks, Sandy. Well, you made it, half of it. Have I convinced you?
You have. Marion, thank you so much for coming. That was absolutely delicious. Please don't stop eating because I'm struggling to stop right now.
I'm going to keep eating them.
Guys, if you love Asian flavors as much as I do, then please head over to Marion's page. She's got thousands of delicious recipes. Thank you so much for watching. Like if you took anything from this video, subscribe if you're not, and we'll see you soon for another recipe. Peace.
Peace.